Mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang. Oh, we hangin', we bang, oh, we bangin'. Oh, we have a homemade beef and broccoli my way. We have cauliflower rice, side salad, homemade lemonade. Marshall has the same thing except he has brown rice, yummy freaking delicious, with a side salad. Doesn't that look amazing? Who wants a yummy bite? What's up, Yummy Bites? Welcome back to another episode of Yummy Bites TV. Y'all already see it. I have a homemade lemonade today. Yes, y'all. Oh, my God. Woo, my first time tasting. Oh, I made it really lemony this time. Oh, my God. Woo, Jesus Louise. Murder Show is drinking, I believe, cranberry juice, right?
Yep.
You ready? Let's do it.
Asking God to bless food we have thanks. Amen.
Amen. All right, y'all. So I took inspiration from beef and broccoli, but this is actually bell peppers, beef, and what is this? Green vegetable? Zucchini. Zucchini. Okay. Alright, y'all let us know what y'all eating with us. Y'all eating something good? I hope so. Alrighty. Get some of everything up in here. My take on the beef and broccoli, but it's beef and zucchini and bell peppers. Uh-oh. With the fresh salad.
Uh-oh. What the?
What happened?
I opened the wrong side and it dumped.
Well, that salad's messed up.
Pepper.
Huh?
It was the pepper.
Delicious. This is a nice low carb meal. Oh, we didn't take no thumbnail. Oh, I'm like, what in the world? There's that Christmas music again.
I don't know how Ice Cream Man is able to be profitable. I don't see children chasing after ice cream trucks no more. They pass by, nobody stops, nobody goes outside, but they keep coming back.
Well, I don't feel like they're doing it right, first of all. Especially like they
Exactly.
doing it the old school way. Kids don't do that no more. They don't come running out. So you have to figure something else out, and they haven't done that.
He would need to park somewhere and sit there for 5 minutes. Give the kids a chance to hear it, register, oh, it's ice cream, go get somebody to give them some money, and then go. Like literally the child would have to have money in their hand and be sitting by the door when they hear him to make it outside before they pass by.
Well, I honestly don't feel like kids are wanting the ice cream truck because they have ice cream at their house.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, we didn't have all that just stored away in the house. I don't ever remember having ice cream. Ever. Popsicles, nothing.
And if you did, it was just ice cream. Neapolitan or whatever.
No, we
I
didn't
used
have
to
none
call
of
it
that.
Napoleon.
We didn't have none of that. Unfortunately. I mean, am I right? Like, kids don't want, they're not excited to, run to the ice cream machine. And then, ice cream truck. Back in the day, we would know when the ice cream truck was coming. Even before we heard the siren. And we was gearing up and getting ready. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. They just don't do that anymore. It's not an urgency. Like, childhood isn't the same anymore. It's not like it was back in the day. Ain't nothing about childhood nowadays exciting. At least I don't think so. I'm not a child, but it just didn't seem like it.
Now they in the house on their computers and stuff.
Yeah.
Back then, we was outside sweating. That ice cream truck came around, it was like, oh.
Yep. Well, since I grew up in apartments, we was outside sitting on the stairs, talking, having fun. You know what I'm saying? Playing what was it? Four square. In the middle of the street. Like, our whole thing was outside. When y'all coming outside? Or, you know what I'm like? Your friend will come over your house and knock on the door and be like, can you come outside? You know, people don't do that.
I can remember my mama telling me, why don't you go outside and play with your friends?
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, you like to stay in the house?
Yeah, I didn't need to be outside. I mean, I would go outside and play, but sometimes I might be chilling.
I wanted to go outside. Like, outside was where everything was going down. I mean, everything. Like, oh my God. But we had to come in the house, when it got dark. And we was just so mad about that because everybody else got to stay outside,
After it got dark?
Yeah. A lot of people did. Not us, though. We had to be in that good old house.
All my friends had to go in the house.
Really?
If it get dark, you get to hear something. Here go people's names getting called, first and middle name. Robert Earl!
If my parents called our name, we was in trouble.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, he was too.
We had to be right in front of the house. Like, we had to stay in front of the house. We couldn't go around the corner. We couldn't go to the pool. We couldn't do none of that. But thank God where our house was, that's where everything would pop off. That's where everybody would gather. You know, we literally couldn't even go down the sidewalk, I remember. We had to stay right by our stairs. Yep.
And that's smart. Because the foolishness be going on around the corner and all. It be all kind of stuff going on. Them bad kids be outside.
And that's what we wanted to be.
Exposing
we
the
wanted
good
to be
kids
where
to
all of
bad
the everything was going on. Don't let it be a pool day and we couldn't go swimming. Oh my God. We missed out on everything because we couldn't even go to the pool just to hang out, you know? But oh my God. That lemonade, delish. Hey y'all, I ain't got no topics today. Nope.
I just seen a TikTok of a person going to pawn shop and was like, you know, doing transactions with the person. Like they brought some chains and then like to get money, and then the person gave them the money and they sitting there counting and they get the money back and they going back and forth. They was in there trying to steal. But you should have seen, like, first, like the dude working the counter had turned around and there was like a mannequin with a necklace on it, and they reach and try to grab it. Now he turned around and they, you know, took their hands down. He didn't see him. But then, by the end of the video, the person while the dude turned around to get something or whatever, the person stick their hand up and do something like that and make a necklace that's on a little head thing behind the counter. It come off the thing and fly into their hand. I swear to God.
Because they did this.
They did that and the thing came off of there and flew to their hand.
So that was something devilish.
Yeah, that's what people saying. You know, it's a jinn or a demon or an alien or something. Yeah, that's crazy.
Are you kidding me?
And then, you know, there's people saying that, you know, there's people who have telekinesis skills. You know, we have that ability. We just been dumbed down. Our machinery is like non-functional now, so we can't do them type of things that we used to be able to do, but that shit is possible.
I don't have nothing to do with none of that.
If you could do that, you wouldn't?
That is devilish.
Why gotta be devilish?
Because it is.
Why do you label it devilish? Because you know why? What is that?
Because that's what it sounds like to me, and that's how I grew up. That's devilish.
Exactly. That's bad teaching. That ain't nothing but science.
How is that bad teaching?
Because to label anything that you don't understand as devilish. You know what I'm saying?
Who said I didn't understand it? I just think that if you do
But
your
that-
hands like
that-
this
that's
and
why you
something
were
jumps
taught
off
that.
of something and
Yeah.
come into your hands, that is, to me, that is magic. And y'all, the magic is from the devil. It's devilish. That's what my mama said, okay? No. It is. But I do have something that y'all probably are going to want to know. The next time, so the next time that you come in contact with a police officer that's really aggressive with you and, you know, just basically doing too much on the stop, being really mean and aggressive. This lady on here, I do believe she's a lawyer, and she tells you like this little code to write on the ticket. So I believe that the ticket will get dismissed because you were under duress or distress or something like that. Have you ever heard of that? There's like a code. There's 2 different codes that you can put on the ticket. Oh, excuse me. I think this is it right here. What's up with Lucy? This is what I can't freaking stand. Oh, it's because I have my Beats pill on.
So you received a notice to appear in court? Let's take it. Okay, so you were pulled over by an angry cop on the side of the road doing a traffic stop? Let's take care of that. Don't argue, don't try to educate the cop on the side of the road. That is not the time. Not the time, fam. Take the ticket, sign your name with TDC or V.C. in front of your name. Just write your name with TDC or V.C. That ticket is now null and void because you were under threat, duress, or coercion. Okay, so you were pulled over.
Did y'all hear that?
Cop on the side of the road.
Do you understand?
Traffic stop.
So shit, people gonna be signing that ticket, even if he ain't an asshole. They gonna be putting TDC on there.
I mean, just getting stopped. I feel like you're under. If you black, you under duress.
Yeah, I'm putting that shit on anything they try to force me to sign.
Straight up. Let me hold up.
I was afraid for my life. He was threatening me.
With TDC.
Okay, so TDC. Okay, put that on there in front of it. I think she said in front of your name, right?
Yeah.
TDC in front of your name, or you can put V as in violin dot C as in cat dot in front of your name. Okay.
I would love to see some verification on that. You know, I want to see somebody get a ticket, put that on there.
I've heard of that before.
Ticket dismissed just because you wrote that on there.
I've heard of it before.
That sounds crazy.
Oh, she has like a plethora of videos about what you should do, like in the courtroom. Oh, and another video that she had put out, I don't think I saved it, but she said that just know whenever you go to like trial, anything having to do with the court system, if you go to court, period, everybody is working against you, even your own lawyer. I was like, what? I had no freaking clue. Everybody is working together. Even your own lawyer. Because they all work together anyway. They all work together. Okay? And you just hired one of them. But they're like freaking family, you know? And I was like, wow.
And there's things that you can say, like, I wish I knew all the details. I need to learn this. But, like, when you go to court, you're under, like, maritime laws, which is like...
I heard of that. What does that mean?
It's like laws of the sea, as if you're out at sea, but you're not.
What?
Yeah, and then, like, when they ask you if, like, they ask you, like, to verify your name or whatever, and, like, if they ask you your name and you be like, yeah, that's me, then like you agreeing to all kind of foolishness. Like, you know what I'm saying? You like, I wish I knew the deed. We need to know. Like, there's stuff. I seen the man go in court. He knew what to say. He knew how to, you know, like, I don't know who that is you speak of. I'm so-and-so, you know, whatever. And like, he got the judge all flustered. The judge didn't know what to do, so the judge got up and called a recess and walked off. But when the judge do that, then he declared something. What they call it? The judge jumped ship. It's maritime laws. You in the building, but if the judge get up and leave, it's called jumping ship. And then he declared that the whole thing was dismissed due to the judge jumping ship, and they have to abide by that. Yeah. Yeah, I need to learn that shit.
Wow.
It's like there's a trust fund in our names.
That's what I heard.
With a number. Like, and I think it goes back
to the Vatican. That's our social security number, isn't it?
No, it goes deeper than that. Like, your social security number and all that and your birth certificate and all that is like, it's like they claiming ownership of you. Until you like, unless you know your rights to, like, no, get your hands off of me. Mm-hmm. I'm my own man. I don't belong to you. I ain't no number. I ain't none of that. You know.
But you have to be, what do you call it?
You got to know what to say.
to not be owned by, I guess the government. You have to be, what are those people called?
Sovereign.
Yeah. And how do you do that? I have no freaking clue. No clue. But we are all owned. If we have birth certificates,
yeah, they feel like they own you, but don't
that's
nobody
like
own me.
Our contract.
They feel like they own you though. That's what they did. They such. Whew, Lord have mercy.
It was this young lady. I think she was 17. She had went to the hospital. She had her baby, and her baby was born early, and but the baby was a stillborn, and they had wanted to take the baby for research or something. They had asked the family, and the family was like, "No, we don't. We don't agree to that at all." And so after she had the baby, because I don't think anybody was there with her.
They get big money for that.
But are you serious?
What?
Who gets big money?
Them hospitals. Whoever.
Oh, really?
There's big money in black people's, dead babies and stuff like that. Stem cells and stuff. Yeah, they harvesting us.
So they didn't want to have nothing to do with it, but they took the baby anyway. I don't think she had anybody there with her at the time. They done took the baby, and now the family is demanding the baby back, and they still haven't. I don't know an update like right now, but from the last video that I saw, the hospital wouldn't give the baby back. So they probably gonna have to lawyer up and do all kinds of stuff. They wanted to have a funeral and stuff like that. And it's like, wow, how you just gonna take somebody's baby? That is crazy. Anyway, yeah, that's really all that I had.
Imagine we lived in a place where everybody was for you. Like, imagine that. Imagine a life in a world where you're not treated like. Imagine how happy we could be living in a place without all of this shit keep happening to us that make you just angry and make you ready to crash out. This shit gotta stop, bro. Like, if every black person in America decided to let's all crash out at the same time, I bet we could do something. Something major. It get to the point where you get tired of you can't keep living like this. Ain't living. What's going on here with us? It's not living.
I mean, because we're in the last days. It's been prophesied what was going to happen.
The last days, we've been being mistreated for thousands of years. Enough is enough.
Bailey trying to be quiet with it.
The last days is a long, drawn out time. It's gonna be we gonna live and die, and people gonna still be talking about we in the last days. She ain't doing nothing wrong.
Look at this girl, y'all. I know y'all know who Eugenia Cooney is. Y'all pray for her, because this is just sad. It's sad, and I don't know. I don't know. It's just so freaking sad. Look at this. I mean, I don't know if I can show y'all or not, but this video that she made has gone viral, and it was my first time seeing it today, where she has on this purple like cat suit. You know who Eugenia Cooney is. You don't know who that? This is her.
What in the hell? I don't need to listen. She way too skinny for me to even look at. Jesus Christ.
No, look.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to look at her. That's it. No, get her away from me.
Well, they surely do let her on TikTok and YouTube and everywhere else.
Disturbing to look at.
That's mean.
I mean,
she has a disease.
Well, I'm sorry.
She has a disease. I just pray that she comes out of it, because I remember when who was it? Jeffries? No, it was one of them big YouTubers that Shane. Shane had helped her, and I guess they talked her into going into treatment, and she went into treatment and she was doing good. She was gaining weight and she was looking so good. And then I don't know how long, she was able to stay that way. She just, why are you laughing?
Just had a funny thought. She's a dancing skeleton.
Why would you say that?
Take it because that's what she looked like. It's disturbing. I can't even look at it.
Anyway, yeah, so she was doing good, and then she just fell off again. And I don't know. I guess because, I don't have that. I don't understand it. But when I had watched a movie, Karen Carpenter. You remember that movie?
That was the name of the movie?
I think it was the name of it. Anyway, y'all remember that movie of it was a young lady that she was anorexic, and when she looked in the mirror, she thought that she was fat, and I'm thinking that is probably what she thinks too, because I heard that's what people who have anorexia think when they look in the mirror. They don't see that they're like skin and bones. Like they think that they're fat and that they need to lose more weight. But anyway, y'all, please pray for her because I feel like it is
she look
more
happy.
than serious.
She look happy. She
And
dancing and having fun.
She couldn't. She has to be in pain. She gotta be in pain. I just know it. I mean, she does these little videos or whatever, but she makes a living off of this. And do y'all know that some people, like, this is a fetish for some people? Like, this is literally a fetish. People like to see bones on people. Like, I did not know that. I just found that out not too long ago. I'm like, what? I didn't know. It's so much stuff that's a fetish. It is ridiculous. Even mukbangs, y'all, eating is some type of a fetish also. Some stuff. But yeah, y'all, pray for her. When I saw that, I was devastated. I was like, what? Because she's even skinnier than from, back when I would watch her sometimes. She's skinnier than that. But anyway. Yeah, I just have never seen anybody who's still like walking around happy and, be this small.
Did you show them?
I've never seen it. No, I didn't. They're going to have to look it up because this should be against YouTube community guidelines.
I mean, that would be discriminating her. Like, just because she's
I guess
skinny.
it would be, huh? Yep.
What would you rather be, like, extremely skinny like her or extremely big like, these people who can't even get out of bed?
I don't want to be in no type of disorder.
If you had to choose one, which one would you?
I wouldn't choose neither one of them.
Hey, come on, now, play the game right.
It's not a game.
Come on, it's a high school game. It's the back of the bus game.
I'm not answering
fat
that.
or skinny, which one?
I don't want to be neither one of those. I would hate to be obese and I would hate to be anorexic.
I'd rather be anorexic.
At
least you could still move around and function.
Some of them can't. Some
Well,
of them are bedridden.
Well, she's just loose as a goose. She having a funky good time.
Yeah, she all on social media. She be on lives, everything. She be doing everything. I think she has a OnlyFans. I don't know. She may not. Instagram, like she's everywhere. She puts her content everywhere, and I think she hasn't been on TikTok that long though. But I believe TikTok hired her to do live streams because I guess they see how many people come and just watch her. So yeah, and then oh my God. Oh, y'all, COVID? Everybody is getting COVID. And it's like this, like, long type of COVID. This one lady on here talking about she done had it for 3 weeks. I'm like, what? 3 weeks? That is unusual, huh? 3 weeks? Going on 4. She still haven't gotten rid of it yet.
I guess so.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, they getting on here making videos, letting everybody know that it is back and in full effect, y'all. Straight up. Like, I feel like everybody's gonna get it again. Like, it don't matter how you try to prevent it, wear a mask, whatever. It don't matter. Because we was literally in the house and we caught it.
Yeah, because somebody in the house was working with children. Like those type of...
Well,
If it wasn't for that, we would have never caught it.
you don't think we would have never caught it?
No, where we would have caught it from? Kids in the world is the most... That's where all the spreading going on, these schools and daycares. That's where the most spreading going on. They taking it from the household, and that's the mingling place for the viruses. Oh, hello, hey, how are you? Hey,
Do you
can I
think
come
that
home with you?
do you think that that is coming from their households?
Of course. Like they coming to school with it, where they got it from? Somebody in their family.
One more thing I bet y'all did not know. Oh my God, and I bet you didn't know it either.
What's that?
Okay, so do you know this lady named, hold up.
That is just a historical truth. If you want to learn.
Her video is incredible.
Hold up.
Watch it. I wanted to add a little bit more context. I've talked about this historical figure before. Sarah Bartman, that was her name.
Okay, do you know who Sarah Bartman is? Okay, Sarah Bartman, she was a black woman with a huge behind, right? And this was back in, I believe this is back in the slavery days. Was it South Africa? Yeah, anyway, so she was like, they treated her like a freak show, but white men were obsessed with her body. They were obsessed with her. And, you know, since white men were obsessed with her, that was her. Do y'all remember them putting her in a museum? Like, she was in a museum for a really, really long time. Her body was. Like, she was really, really popular as far as, you know, her body went. And since, you know, the white men were so attracted to her body, white women, they got jealous. And, you know, they wanted the same thing. And, you know, how today people go get a BBL. It wasn't like that back in the day. So what they did was they came up with, correct me if I'm saying it wrong, bustles, those bustle dresses. You know how with that big thing that was in the back.
Yeah, they was okay. That's where they come
those
from.
were created. They created those to mimic a big butt, y'all. I'm like, what? I did not know that. Listen to this.
English name was stolen from South Africa, and they used her as a freak show attraction because she had a very large rear end. White men kidnapped her because she had a big butt and used her as a sideshow attraction. She was put on display in a freak show, experimented
Like a lot of
on
people.
medical experiments, and then her body was kept in a museum for over 160 years. The wild part about this, white men were absolutely enamored with Sarah Bartman's body. They could not get enough of her figure. This was such a big problem that white women invented the bustle.
Y'all remember them
Dresses with
dresses?
the bustles.
I wondered
So that
why.
way they could imitate Sarah Bartman's figure. So they could try to get the attention of their white
Of their
men
white
back.
men.
They were jealous as fuck of Sarah Bartman. So while Victorian societal norms demonized fatness, they dressed like this to imitate what they considered fatness. And just to remind you, this is the same type of dress that Jane Porter wears in Tarzan. A dress created with the sole purpose of imitating a black woman's figure.
Freaking wow. I had no clue about that. I always wondered, why do they walk around and dress with that big part in the back? Like, I never knew what that was for and why. Like, why was that the fashion? Like, it didn't look good to me. They was trying to imitate a black woman's big behind, y'all. Like, you always learning something on freaking TikTok. I know y'all be, you know what I'm saying, always talking about I'm on TikTok. And I am, because it's entertaining and there's a lot to learn on there. A lot. So, yeah. So, I'm taking that you never knew that, huh?
I had, once upon a time, I had that idea. I asked myself, I was like, I wonder why they wore that. Was they trying to, like, make it look like they got a big butt?
You thought that?
Like, one day I seen it and I was like,
I never thought that.
That looked like a woman with a big butt under a dress, but it's not. Because I know they don't have no shape. It's got to be a tent underneath there. But I didn't have, I didn't have the confirmation, but I did, that did cross my mind a while back.
But it's funny how, not all white women have a flat butt. Some white women have big butts, and some of them have really cute shapes too. So it's not all. You know what I'm saying?
I think back then it was probably more, like, there's more diversity now. The gene pool has been, we've contributed to the gene pool here and there. So, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so, I also caught a video of Vicky, explaining some more about, how she had left the show. Listen to this.
The flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. So I get
I
in the
love the
phone
way
with
she
the main
talks.
producer of the show. Mind you, I've never watched an episode of this show in my life. I'm like,
She had never watched Baddies East. She had never watched it, y'all. Is that not
I
weird?
believe it. Especially if she's, like, a Christian or whatever. Christian people don't watch trash like that.
But why would
Even normal people, a lot of them don't watch trash like that. That's garbage.
can't be that bad. I start Googling the show. I'm like, oh, nah. I'm good. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be fighting. I told the producer. But the producer hit me with, you can leave whenever you want. We try to switch it up, make it more positive. It's not all about fighting. You don't got to fight.
Foolish.
And they paying me up front.
Oh, they paid her
I'm
up front.
like, okay, bet. I just go in this show and show the love of Jesus. And I told them specifically, I did not come here to fight. I made that very clear. Side note. Sometimes I'll be forgetting that I'm Whoa Vicky, and I have a bad habit of just scrolling and double tapping things and not even paying attention to what it
She
is.
said she didn't mean to double tap that
I
tweet.
accidentally double tapped a tweet from Krishan Rock, Baby Daddy Blueface, the most famous girl on the show, who is also 8 months pregnant with a huge belly. And in this tweet, he just so happened to be talking bad about her. And if it's anybody I don't want to fight, it's especially her. I've seen videos of her giving girls huge knots on their head, knocking girls out. She fight like a man. So the first day, we all on the bus. Me and her sister cool, we vibe. My sister gets off the bus to go get Krishan. I see Krishan, I wave and smile. I'm thinking everything good. Last conversation I've had with Krishan, we was on live praying together.
They was praying
My
together.
sister come back to the bus. What? It's 5 minutes?
No, it's only 2 minutes. 2:45. Keep going.
Okay. Her sister come back to the bus, and I'm sitting next to this girl I just met. The sister come in and say, well, what was y'all saying on the internet about my sister? I'm like, oh, she must ain't talking about me. I don't know what this girl got going on. So I scoot up to the other seat. Mind you, there's about 30 big-ass security guards holding Krishan back. So she's like, you know what you did on the internet? You being weird, clout chasing, clickbaiting us and stuff. I'm like, I'm sorry. I honestly didn't mean to.
She apologized and everything.
She was like, it's okay, I believe you. We ain't finna be no bully. Then Krishan looked at me with this evil, angry face and said, okay, well, I can't do nothing because they all holding me back. And then she threw something at me. So the next day, everyone fighting. I'm in the back yelling, Jesus loves you. The production told me,
Can you imagine her yelling, Jesus loves you?
the production team told me, you should go to the front and say that. I'm like, oh, no, I ain't going out there by myself. That girl want to fight me.
You should. Do you see how they was trying to do her?
Yeah, they messy.
Set her up.
They devils.
Go to the front and say Jesus loves you so somebody can pop her in her eye.
So wrong. That's the whole reason they
my
wanted to put her on there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But why would you want to put a frail... She is frail.
They don't care.
And
She
God
representing-
knows she does not know how to
representing
fight.
Jesus, so they wanted to drop her in the midst of them devils in there with all that foolishness to see how entertaining that is. Ooh, come watch the Christian girl get beat up by the devils.
That's a shame.
But
They ought to be ashamed.
But she talking about she just be scrolling and double tapping stuff and she ain't mean it. Man, get the
You
hell
have
up
never
outta here.
scrolled and accidentally hearted something up? I have done it. I have definitely
No.
done it. Yeah,
No.
I have. Have y'all ever
It
done
wouldn't
that?
even-
It's
why was-
very much possible. It's possible.
Why was that even? I don't. Blueface don't become like. You gotta seek out and find stuff. Ain't like come on.
You don't have to seek out and find nothing.
What was it? A tweet or something?
She was scrolling.
You don't just accidentally be hearting tweets and whatever.
It might have been. Excuse you. It might have been an Instagram post or something. Did she say if it was a tweet or an Instagram
but you
post?
don't. Like there ain't no such thing. And if you accidentally heart something, then you unheart it. Like I don't believe that.
Well, whatever.
I don't believe that.
Well, she said she ain't mean it.
She
Okay.
sounds believable, but I just don't believe it. That sounds like
She didn't
foolishness.
mean no harm.
You shouldn't have been like. You mean you ain't mean? You know you on a show with this girl, and you in real life with this girl, and this man is talking bad about her, and you gonna heart the comment.
Well, first of all, it was probably a long time ago that it happened, and she didn't freaking even remember. She probably had no clue that she was gonna be on that show, and she didn't remember
it
that.
wasn't something that had just happened. This was a long time ago.
I believe it was a while ago. Like I don't think it was recent or anything, but who would think that somebody would want to fight over liking a tweet? Like when has that been cool to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why would somebody be that mad?
I know somebody. Well, I don't know him
That
personally,
mad to want to fight somebody over liking something. That is so stupid.
A man-
I guess because I'm grown.
Hold on.
Like,
A man
what?
killed one of his friends, I believe it was, for liking his wife's Facebook post or whatever.
Now that was dumb.
I'm just
That was
saying,
very
like,
much dumb.
to some people, a like,
Like, what
don't
was you
mean a
bringing
like
that up
ain't
for?
nothing. I'm just saying, because you like for something that somebody else a like. She
That
got
was
beat
dumb
up.
too.
I'm saying, to a lot of people, that shit is serious. Like, that's serious. Like, don't be taking that shit light. That's real serious shit on the internet for some
And
people.
like unfollowing people, that's serious to folks. Like, if I stop talking to somebody this day, y'all, and I'm following them on Instagram and TikTok and all this stuff, do y'all think I'm about to go and seek out their name and unfollow them because we're not getting along? I don't care about that. And I don't know. I just don't understand why the kids these days, like, that really holds weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody unfollows somebody, oh my God, such and such unfollowed such and such, and they have to start digging into it to see if they still friends or whatever. Like, it's just not that serious at all. Not that serious. But anyway.
Now you can respect how serious stuff is to other people, you know?
That is just ridiculous. I'm glad I'm not, like, young and, like, living right now. Like, I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
She don't even look the same no more. Like, she don't wear
No, she don't
wear
be
makeup
with
and
all
stuff?
that makeup no more.
And them eyelashes probably. She don't have none of that on. She look
She just
different.
bought
She
a
look clean.
house. You know, she's doing good. But I wonder what she's doing now to make money. Oh, did you see that? I had sent you this video of that woman having a baby in a taxi cab. I believe they was in New York because this man, the taxi cab driver, was Dominican. He sounded like he was from New York. And oh my God, sometimes the daddies of these babies are so freaking annoying. Like, they can't touch somebody. Like, his woman was there. Okay, so they get a ride to the hospital because she's about to have her baby. They're in the back seat. She's like, no, she's coming. She's coming. Everything was recorded, y'all. Everything. I wish I could show y'all. Everything was recorded.
What a nasty place to have a baby. Ugh.
I don't know. I think his car was pretty clean. pretty clean. I don't know. I guess it is kind of nasty, but I mean, she wasn't planning on having it there. So anyway, she was like, the baby's coming. The baby is coming. Her man is sitting like this. She's like leaning back with her legs all sprawled open, you know, down there digging, you know what I'm saying? Because here comes the baby. And he's not doing nothing, y'all. He's sitting there. It was so irritating for me to watch. Oh my God. Even the taxi cab driver was talking her through it. Talking her like he done had like 10 kids, y'all. I was like, wow. Like, it was amazing. I was literally crying, y'all, at the end of that. Like, oh my gosh. But and so she was like, he was like, hold on, we almost at the hospital. And she was like, her head is in my hands. Like that. She was like, her head is in my hands. And dude's still sitting there. And so she started screaming. She started, and I know that freaking scream. That's when the baby's coming down that daggone canal. And it's here, boy. And so the taxi cab driver had to tell dude, open up her legs. And get the baby. Get the baby. And he was like, oh, like he had to snap out of something to help her. Oh, it was so irritating. Anyway, so she had the baby, and the taxi cab driver was like, now close your legs. He said, now close your legs. Don't get it all over the seat.
That's what he said. Don't get it all over the seat.
Don't get it all over the seat, y'all. It was so funny. In his New York Dominican accent, it was hilarity.
Who the hell was recording this?
His camera in his taxi cab. Yeah, and it recorded it good and clear. They had to put like a little blurriness, you know, over that part, but you could see it. You could see. Yeah, that was something else. She literally had that baby in that car, and the baby had to still be attached to the umbilical cord because ain't nobody had no scissors.
Well, that's good.
To cut it.
You're supposed to.
And they got to the hospital right when, right after she had the baby. They got to the hospital.
And I heard you're not supposed to cut the umbilical cord
right away.
Yeah, all that shit they do at the hospital is wrong.
Yeah. But I don't know. I gotta be honest. I don't know how comfortable I would be having a baby at home. I don't know.
It would be better for the baby. You're supposed to have them in a dark environment, like just candles burning or something in very low light. They're coming out of darkness. You don't pull somebody out of darkness into all of them artificial ass lights. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then take them away from the mama and go do God knows what in another room. No, you take that baby
they whisk
and you
that
put
baby
it right
away.
on that mama. Right on their titty. Right on that mama heartbeat right there.
They do. Right afterwards, they do.
But no, immediately. Not after they take them away and go clean them.
No, they do. Right after.
And then what they
did,
end up taking them. And then they take them.
Yeah, they do take them. But right after the birth, they lay them on your chest. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know, like, cause that's like the most dangerous thing that you can go through is having a baby. Like, you can die from having a baby, and stuff be happening. And like, what if something happens and you are not equipped with everything? Yeah. So that's what I would be worried about. But
we was just fine before they built these ratty hospitals. We was having babies just fine.
But what happened though? Like, nobody ever had complications.
Of course, people have complications in the hospital.
I mean, I know.
And the babies would, coming out better and stronger and smarter. And remembering, past life and maybe why they came for this life and all that type of stuff. And all that shit get wiped out when they put you through what they put you through.
Well, anyway. So, yeah. That's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all are following me on TikTok and Instagram. Okay? Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please do what? Thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already. everyday videos. Hey, hey, that's kind of fast, huh?
Man,
We'll see you guys on tomorrow. Peace.
Y'all come back now.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.